Welcome to goVIDS, a podcast that teaches filmmakers how to produce feature films on a micro budget. Hosted by Jay Lee and guest. Join us.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of goVIDS, hosted by yours truly, Jay Lee. And yes, I'm Jay Lee. Okay, so today's episode is going to be about casting on a micro budget. Okay, so not only do you have to, hire your cast for like your actors, but you also have to hire your crew in the same budget. And remember, I shoot films under $5,000. Most micro budget films probably can go from $1,000 to $100,000. Sometimes I'm in the middle between $5,000 to $50,000. So depending on your budget is how you're gonna kind of cast your movie. So let's just say I'm shooting under $5,000. I'm probably shooting a 7-day to 12-day film. Yeah, around that time. So I'm going to get about a 5-man crew. So it's going to be the director, the DP, the producer. You got to have somebody on sound. Hopefully you can have a set director, and hopefully you can have somebody else on lighting. If not, your DP is probably going to do all that. I mean, you might have an assistant, somebody that is an actor. He's probably an extra in the film, but he's kind of also acting as your assistant, your little gopher guy who would help with the tape and marking places, marking stuff, getting the props and different things like that. Because you can't get all these different people when you're working on these small projects. So people are going to have to wear a lot of hats, okay? Which is cool, because sometimes, believe it or not, I've worked on films that had 30 crew. And I really prefer small, intimate settings. I like a small cast. I like 5 crew members. I'm happy with that, Because once again, don't forget, my films were 90% in one location. So having 30 people there is just unnecessary. I really don't even like for the cast to hang around if they're not even in the scenes. But that also plays a part of my budget. Because, like right now, if I cast a film, a 7-day shoot, a 7-day production, 80% of the film is in one location. I'm not going to have people who is not in that scene, in that location, during those days. I don't care if he's a friend, husband, wife, baby, kid. I'm just not. I really need to utilize this little space to the best of my ability. And I can't do it with extra people just hanging around. Not to sound cruel or anything, but we want to get in, get this done, and keep it moving. So also, back to casting. When you're casting, when you're casting your film, remember, because of your budget, you probably cannot cast people out of town. You're going to want to have to cast people in your city, in your town. Because if you get them from out of town, you're going to have to pay for their travel. You're going to have to pay for their hotel. Not only that, you're going to have to pay the actor, okay? You want to cast people in your city, in your town, that want to work for free, who want to work for exposure. But guess what? If I get a talented person and they're like, yo, Jay, I can do this. I would love the exposure. I love the opportunity, but I don't have gas. So maybe I can't pay her to come on, be a part of the film.
It's 12 o'clock.
But, I'm so sorry. That's my Mac, when it tells you the time or whatever. So I'm willing to pay them gas. I'm going to give them film credits, and I'm going to feed them. But I really want them in the city so they can go back to their homes and they can, I don't have to worry about travel. I don't have to worry about lodging. I don't have to worry about any of those things. But I have let people stay on the set before, like, in my houses. If I'm filming in a house and we're shooting there like 80 or 90%, sometimes they crash and literally spend the night. Sometimes we've shot through the night. If they didn't want to leave and they didn't mind, going past that 8 hours, we definitely did it. And actually, it's a lot of fun. We just take a break, go over a couple scenes. Next thing you know, we're back recording. And because they're probably the main cast, and it's probably only one or two of them anyways, so in that scene. So we get a lot of extra work done. But anyways, so yeah, you definitely want to consider hiring someone in your city. So look for your best talent you can in your city. And that also goes for your crew members as well. Also, as far as auditioning them right now, because of the quarantine, it's even more normal for people to send over video auditions. So right now you're saving money because you don't have to rent out some space just to hold a casting. You don't have to go in your budget to hire an agency to find actors when you can just literally get on the internet and just start asking people to send over a video audition, and they will do it. Trust me. People want to work. They want to be a part of a project. They need the exposure. So they're more willing than what you guys think. Okay. So once again, this is about casting on a micro budget. And we're going to get like our main cast, which is probably going to be five main cast members and about 5 crew members. And we're going to hire them all in our city. Now, I do put a lot of extras in my films. I'm not going to lie. Because I don't like for it to look like it was a micro budget. So I might even have 20 extras. I've done that before. And it actually makes the film look a lot bigger than what it is. So the more extras you can get, the better when you're shooting on these small budget films. Okay? It's just definitely something to think about. But once again, write down your list. Write down things that you know that you need. Do you need a gaffer? Do you need a extra lighting person? Do you need, does your DP come with 2 additional people, like a part of his little crew? What are you paying for? Are you paying for extra lighting, extra sound? I don't pay for those things. And here's the thing. When I hire my DP, I offer him flat rates, a flat rate package. Like, hey, I'm shooting a film. We're probably going to be in production for 7 days. What's a good flat rate can you offer me for, your services? And I need lighting and sound with that, I'm sure you guys can negotiate a pretty good budget. I'm pretty sure of it because he wants to work, It's definitely something to consider. Well, once again, this is Jay Lee. I want you guys to get on this podcast, ask me questions, send me questions, correct me if you hear I'm saying something crazy and stupid. Once again, I'm just sitting in front of my Mac on my iPhone. I'm just recording my podcast on my iPhone. I don't have any special equipment. I don't even have a USB mic. I'm just talking in the phone. Actually, it's kind of fun. Well, I only started a couple weeks ago. So anyways, guys, come back and visit me. Leave me questions. I need you. I want to talk to you guys.